So this is my next video with regard issues with SDB Aluminium Glazing in Woking, or SDB Fabrication and Glazing, Richmond Knees Company. So I'm going to do a video on this Dutemann door today. Obviously, you've seen previous videos. This is our house has been left now since December, I think the 9th, something like that was the last time he was there. You can see, I don't know if you can see that window at the end, none of the panels are straight in it. It's all rubbish. So this is, we've had a little bit of good news though. I'll just go around here and show you. So we've put in a small claim. Obviously we've paid 23,200-ish, or 22,300, something like that, out to Richard. None of the windows is fitted. These are all leaking. They're all poor. That one up there, I don't know if you can see that one there, that's still smashed and broken. That leaks. They've all got swarf in them. So we put in a small claim against SDB Fabrications and Richard McNee. The reason we did this was because to take them to court for the full 23,000 was going to cost us thousands of pounds. This way we've been granted our County Court Judgement against him for 9,354. It means we're now out of pocket £14,000 for the rubbish basically that we've been left with. The front door's about the best thing been fitted, but none of it's very good, and the fitment is diabolical. So this is the front door. I'll show you on here. It's that front door there. That was the price, 4,188 including VAT. Obviously we haven't paid all of that because we only paid 23,000 of the £37,000 invoice, but I'm just going to show you the standard of this door. So all of this lot, this is all loose, it all creaks and is wobbly. Under the door, oh, this is a good one, the sill, not fitted squarely, so you see that end cap. Go around the end this side, look at that, diabolical. That's for £4,200. Underneath, padded on wood with shims, not bricked up, nothing done to it, just foamed out. This is how it's been left. We haven't heard from him until this week, funny enough, when the County Court Judgement came through, and he sent me an email to apologise how he's treated us. It's a bit too late for that now, Richard, isn't it, I think? I think he wants time to pay, or he wants to do, I don't know what he wants, I haven't spoke to him, but I'm not going to engage with it. So this is the door. Obviously we got glazing in there, you can see that this is all scratched inside. Much of the glazing on this install is scratched. In fact, probably 80% of the windows have got scratches or damage to them. You've seen the two front windows that we've been left with and the wooden board which he's kindly left us with. No intention of talking to us until the County Court Judgement came through. This is the inside the door. Now when he fitted it, or his fitters, Colin and Kevin fitted it, they lost this bar nut. It was only when I phoned Dutemann to try and buy another one, they made him come round and supply it, which it got posted through the letterbox. That's the original wing nut that was fitted. Oh, focus. But obviously it's not been drilled. None of it's fitted very well. If you look up here, you can see where they've drilled holes and they haven't been able to secure. It's just very, very poor. And then look at the panel which they installed inside the door. The Dutemann door itself is actually lovely, but it's the fitment is rubbish. Look at this, all the seals are pinched and twisted in it. It's just poor workmanship. And like I say, he's walked away from this. The only reason he's now in contact with me is because we got County Court Judgement. And I just want to warn other people, do not fall for his lies. I don't know what he's saying in the shop, but look, this is what we're left with. Cap's cut again. You see this, I don't know if you can see it here, but this window, it's not even in square. None of it's square. You can see at the bottom there, look. And it all leaks, everything leaks. So I'm also going to pin on the back of this the two Cortizo French doors, which we haven't claimed for, but they just leak, they're diabolical. Really, it's just to warn everyone, just stay away, because you'll end up coming unstuck like this. And funny enough, when you put things on the internet, it's funny who contacts you, because I've had someone else who's got issues, well, at least one other who's got issues with Richard, who's contacted me, and he's going through a similar process. Okay, thank you. So this is the next part of my review. These two French doors, one this side, and then there's one the other side over there. They're exactly the same. Now these, so you can see SDB Aluminium Glazing. These were supplied by Richard, and they were quoted at £5,568, including VAT for the pair. So that's nearly £2,700 each for these doors. Now they're a Cortizo French door, but believe it or not, these are a load of rubbish as well, certainly for the money. So ever since these were first installed, we've had issues with these. Well, I'll just show them down there. Well, these just fill up with water. You can see the swarf, that's how the installation was left. You can see the witness marks where all the water is. All comes down in here. I don't know where it comes from. You can see it all there. £2,700 this was. You can see it all in here. This is all full of water. There's not even any drains in that for it to drain out of. It'll sit there, it'll disappear. That's probably corrosion starting now. I wouldn't be surprised, because they let water in. I did mention to Rich that these weren't watertight when they're installed, but again, he was happy with them. They're just rubbish. They are. Cortizo. He'll say you a load of spiel. Like I say, don't believe everything you read on Twitter about this lot. You see here. I mean, how on earth can water get to the back of the door? Look at it, that's the width of it. Just crap. And he'll say the story about how good all these are. These windows were a load of rubbish. These are supposed to be alley firms. Again, you can see they're externally beaded. They're not very good. This is the other French door. You know, you can see all water in there. It's not even rained on the door particularly hard. Just really poor quality. Like I say, £2,700 each, these doors. That's what you're left with, all the swarf in there. They don't clean anything up. They're just rubbish quality, rubbish fitters, and a terrible man running the company. Whatever you do, don't believe all the social media. Like I say, look at that. You can see the witness marks here where it's all had water on it. We don't ever open these doors really. They're just a waste of time. They need replacing. When we paid that money, we were assuming we were getting a good product. That's what we were sold. That's it. That's how they shut. So there's I don't know where the water comes in, but it pees in through that door and the other one. Anyway, that's my review of them. I'm going to take that on the back of the Dutemann door. But like I say, they'll give you all the spiel in the shop like he did to us. You'll think you're buying a good product, and it's just rubbish. Okay? Thank you.